Chuck. Thank you. June is Internet Safety Month. School is out for summer, and that means kids are home and will likely be glued to their electronic devices even more than they already are. Cyber criminals are well aware of this, and they're targeting your kids' every move online. Cybersecurity expert Reid Novotny joins us with tips on how you can keep your kids safe online. Good morning to you, Reid. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me.
I got to say, these tips are great. And while it's perfect for kids, I think adults could also learn a couple things from these tips. So the first one, no such thing as a free app. What do you mean by that?
You're exactly right. So there is no such thing as a free app. Most of the time you can see up front that there's advertising coming back your way, advertising for your kids or advertising toward you. But sometimes there's spyware and malware. So the spyware might actually turn on a camera and see what your kid is doing. And the malware might actually be looking at the actual keystrokes a kid is doing. So when you get something for free, you actually are paying for it in some way or another. And I actually suggest paying $1 or $2 if you want one of those free or low-cost games.
Yeah, that's so important because typically you see parents telling their kids, you know, don't buy anything. And so they get all of these free apps, but there's a price to pay. You're just paying it in a different way. This next one, protect your face. What does that mean?
Yeah, so a lot of online accounts are actually protected by biometrics, less about actually typing in a password. So when you see that and it says, what do you look like if you were transformed with your best friend or transformed with your dog, or what do you look like in 30 years? They're actually just taking a picture of your face. And then they might try to either impersonate you online, which is never good, or they might actually try to use it as a biometric to get into one of your accounts that it uses your face as a password.
So is the rule across the board for this one never to participate in something like this, or just be wary of the app that you're using?
So if you can avoid looking for some entertainment that says, what do I look like in 30 years? I would just suggest not doing it. There's nothing that comes out of it that's very good.
Better safe than sorry. Chain letters, we're familiar with that, but they're a little different now than back in the old days. How so?
They are definitely different. So 130 years ago, they actually started chain letters. But nowadays, you'll get a text message. And I remember my daughter asking me a question that said, what's your favorite color or something like that? And I asked her what she was doing. She was actually filling in information in a text message going forward. So what people try to do is then they'll go back, figure that out, try to reset a password, because then it will ask you things like, where did you grow up? What high school did you graduate from? Those are the informations they're pulling from to try to reset a password to get into a bank account or an email account in the future.
I've seen a lot of adults falling for this one. So yeah, heads up there. A picture's worth more than 1,000 words. Man, kids love taking pictures of everything, and it's not harmless all the time.
You're exactly right. So my daughter takes pictures of the grass, and we know not to post something that is like our street address on the side of the house. But guess what? When you take a picture of that grass, the geographic information is actually located within the picture information. It's in the background unless you turn it off. So I would suggest going into your picture settings and make sure that geotagging information is not there, because you don't want a cyber criminal or a real criminal to come to your house and steal a bike or break into your house or anything like that if you're telling people where you live.
I just recently did that, turned off that geotagging. Super easy to do, at least on iPhone. I would encourage folks to do that. This last one seems a bit extreme, but understandable. Trust no one. How does that work online?
So during all these apps, or when your kids are playing with these apps, they'll interact with people online, and that's great. It's good to have that interaction. But anyone can impersonate anyone online. So my suggestion to you, if they actually do meet someone and they say they live in the next town or the next street over, do a Zoom call or a FaceTime call. That's very hard to fake. So you might be there with your son or daughter, and you could actually meet this person before you might go to the pool or go outside. Hopefully kids are spending time outside. So hopefully you can meet these people and then actually make a friend through online, but trust no one at the beginning.
Reid, I got to let you go because we're running out of time, but generally speaking, with all of these tips, would you suggest parents just go ahead and do this, or actually have a sit-down conversation, age appropriate, with your child about why you're following these tips or rules?
You know, I would go lock everything down first and then have the discussion and then let them do things. So lock everything down, have the discussion, and then explain why you're doing it.
All right. Important tips. Like I said, not just for kids, but adults could use a couple of them too. All right. Cybersecurity expert Reid Novotny, thank you for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Have a great day.
You as well. Thank you. Wisdom.
9:37 is the time. Coming up on